You're watching good. You're watching good for the fans.
Hello guys, welcome back. I've been working on something and I don't even know when you'll see this video. There'll probably be lots of videos that have happened before you see this one. But I've been working on something for a lot of hours. Just by looking at this, you're probably like, what the hell is this? Because it's not immediately apparent. So, as you may know, Dallas has a newspaper on the server. And I want to recreate it, but I also don't want it to be visible from our viewer map that we have where we can look at the game from a web browser. So, which is unfortunate because that means it's a lot of work to hide it in between every time I update to a new newspaper. So what I did first, it's 256 stacks of a block to cover the area of a map. So it's like 16,800 or something, whatever 128 times 128. That's how many grass blocks are up here. But when you look at the map, it just looks like a flat plane, right? So if he looks at the map, he won't be able to see that there's technically his newspaper in here. But I will have to take all the grass down after I finish building the paper under here because you have to do that to update the map. And unfortunately, this part took it was close to 8 hours. But that did also include gathering the grass because I gathered a lot of the grass down here, and you can go over here and see, I was doing it in rows. I'll show you eventually. If you look down below there, I would do a row, and by the time I did a row, the grass would regrow, etc. So it took a while to get all the grass and all the dirt. And so I don't know how long it would actually take to tear the top down and rebuild it. But I do know that the first time I built this, it was upwards of over 8 hours. And I'm in the process now of doing the dirt layer. Then there's snow, which I haven't gathered yet. And then there's gray and light gray concrete powder that I need to make. So it's a long project, so there'll probably be videos before you ever see this, and so who knows when this will actually... This is going to be very not in order in terms of when I do things and when videos come out, but I want to record some of the progress as I go along, just so eventually, whenever I get around to revealing all of this, and I also probably won't do it right away. There's going to be some propaganda papers that will happen for a little while before this video goes out and I reveal what I've been up to. But yeah, so I'm working on the fake news, the fake news of the server, or maybe it's the only real news source. Depends on how you look at it. There's no game sounds. I have everything turned off because I've been listening to audiobooks, and right now to date this content, I'm watching Kurt finish this Journey to the Farlands. It's October 4th. Who knows when this will come out, like I said. So yeah, just want to give you guys a little update on what I've been working on, and I'll update you further when there's more to see. Just a little update on how things are coming along here. I ended up taking down the grass thing because once I placed it all, I tested taking it down and placing it, and the amount of time it takes is a lot. And so I talked to Michael, and I was like, is it possible in the overviewer map to hide something above a certain Y level? And apparently it is. So I had him hide this on the overviewer map. Unfortunately, that led to a new problem in terms of hiding it. Because the overviewer map renders darkness as well, right? So since this whole thing is covered, it was just a big black spot on the map, which kind of gave it away. So I was like, I'll just torch it up. Well, unless you put a torch in every single block, it's a black spot on the map. So I had to place 16,800 and something odd number of torches. But it's no longer a glaring spot on the map. It just looks like a regular grass field. Yeah, there's a lot of trees over here because it took a lot of charcoal to. This is my snowman for all my snow too, by the way. And I just put the snowballs in here and the crafter. Oh, that shouldn't be in there. Guess it fell in a hopper. The crafter turns them into blocks, but I've already used them all to put what's up there. And here's my area where I've been making tons of charcoal. And yeah, those are my leftover grass blocks. So where I'm at now, I realize I have those torches in there. Oh, I had these in there. Where I'm at now is I need to gather up the concrete, and then I'm ready to make my first fake, or maybe real, depends on how you look at it, news. By the time you see this video, I will have put out many a newspaper, I hope, unless I get caught. But my goal is to make probably about a month's worth of newspapers before I do a reveal of the fake news organization. And then maybe after that, we can recommission this into a different news, the good news. So we have an alternate news organization. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But this is where I'm at for now. And I got to go get that gravel so I can do the next part. So thanks, guys. All right, guys. So I have made my first map. I wonder if you can figure out which one it is. It's right there. Let's break it down. Let's look at it. Dallas admits embezzlement. Oh my God, he's embezzling through the paper? And is Mindcrack haunted? I don't know. And so I placed it in all the places that the paper's already going. I replaced this one over here. Mindcrack's haunted. So, I don't know if you've ever seen or read Needful Things by Stephen King. This is kind of what I'm going for here. Like, my thought is, like, just to poke everyone a little bit. Like, this is a prank not just on Dallas, but, like, a prank on the server, right? Like, what drama can we stir? You know? Dallas admits embezzlement, guys. He's embezzling. I've already said that, but I don't know. I like it. I've put it in the paper place as well. And so I wonder how long it's going to take Dallas to notice it, and I wonder what he's going to say. I have a lot of headlines planned. I've already made a couple of days worth in like a mock-up in Photoshop. And yeah, no. I want to do this until... Like, what I'm going to wonder is, like, if I was Dallas, I would change the design of my paper in a way. Because, like, I've copied it completely. What I did is I took a screenshot of it from the map, and then I put it in Photoshop, and then broke it down by pixels, by 128 by 128, and then I just slowly recreated it in the game. So they are identical. So it's going to be interesting to see... how Dallas takes it and where he goes from here. I just can't wait to see what he has to say whenever suddenly he finds a complete copy of his map with a title he didn't come up with. So it's gonna be fun. I put another one over here on the end of this bridge. That was just another place Dallas had them. Here's another spot he's got them. But it doesn't have item frames, and I didn't have the materials to make an item frame, so I didn't put one there. I also ran out of copied maps. They're kind of expensive. I need to make more iron, because you have to put a compass in every single one of them that you make. So that's a kind of expensive recipe for what it is. So yeah. But yeah. So yeah, and but yeah. I'm excited to see where this goes. So I've made my second paper, Good Hired Phantoms, because you've probably seen, but part of the Halloween fun that people are having is there's Good Phantoms on the server now, and Phoenix stuck AFK, because this man is AFK constantly. He's working on a big project right now, and it requires him to be AFK all the time. But earlier today, Dallas found the papers, and I'm curious if he's removed the fake papers or if they're still up. Let's see. I put some on the front. Oh! He's taking him down. He's taking him down. Oh wait, no, this one's still up. Oh, the one about him. The one about him embezzling is gone. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh no. The embezzling's still there. He just took down the one over here, I guess. Oh, it's good. It's good. Let's see. Let's see over here. I know where I'm at. I don't. Up here. Oh, it looks like it's gone. He's left up the Good-Hired Phantoms, but the embezzlement, he's like, no, thank you. No. Oh. Let's go from here, too. All right. Okay. All right. So the new one for today has Kev, but his Kev is much better than my Kev. Yeah, he's done a much better job of making Kev than I did. What did he use? Because that's just the white. I wonder what he used for his face. I wish I could see what he used. Because the white is the snow, but whatever he used here is something different. His Kev is much better than my Kev. That's for sure. Yeah, he's using something here that's not just the snow, I think. I don't know. What makes me say that is because the eyebrows here are the snow. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he's doing for the whites. I need to catch him making one of these, because this one was the one that was up whenever I first went and looked at his area, and that's just the snow, the white in there. It's just the snow. But he's doing something different here, unless that white is something different. I don't know. But his Kev is better than my Kev. I will say that. He's done a much better job of making Kev than I did. But I'm going to go with what I made. So I have a new paper coming. Oh, I was wondering how he did the 8s, actually. Yeah, my 8's a bit weird, because it doesn't... I didn't extend it down like he did. But I can do that whenever I actually build it. I do like that he got rid of the embezzle one, though. That's funny. I'll have to put it back. I got a copy of it. So anyways, all right. On to make more fake news. So I have a new map, or a new a new set of news. So 80 and Kev both have a shop in town where they're offering to sell you designs for your buildings and stuff, or build things for you. So I thought this was funny. Like, oh, is Kev buying the designs from 80? But maybe 80's using AI for his design. So I wanted to put that somewhere in Kev's base, right? And Kev's got this new build here, up and down elevators. So I thought this would be a good spot to put one. Yep. Oh yeah. He'll see that. My Kev is not as good as Dallas's Kev. Dallas did a much better job making Kev, but all right, that's what I got. Okay. I'm sorry, Kev. Hello again. New paper just dropped. Algorithm kills episodic content. UHC won by a cheater? Dun dun dun. I don't know what's happened over here, but Dallas's paper is on fire, and I had nothing to do with it. This is not me. I'm wondering if he burned his own paper down. I don't know. I don't know. He's he's been in Discord frequently talking about these new papers, so I'm curious. I'm curious how this is all going to go over time here, because I'm not planning on giving it up for a little while. You know, I want to do probably about a month of papers before I do a reveal. So yeah, it is taking up a lot of my time though. It's really cutting into my other episodes, but yeah. I am having fun with it though, and I hope Dallas likes it. But anyways, I'll see you with the next paper. Well, the last paper of October. Dallas burns our paper to the ground. Fraud? And Kurt visits, sees hollow Farlands. So apparently whenever Kurt came on the server to check out the Farlands, his first thing was to break a block. And he's like, they're empty on the inside. So I thought that was a funny one. And the burning the paper to the ground. I don't actually know if Dallas is who set the fire to his own paper. I have been making a habit of asking people, do you think it's the person making the papers? The fake papers? It wasn't me though, so I don't know. I don't know who set this fire. I think it might be Dallas, but I don't know. We'll see. I just came up with another one while I was running around here, and I already have November 1st paper planned. So today's paper, which is November 1st, I already made that one in Creative. Like what I do is I make it in Creative, and then I like copy it into Photoshop so that I can like grid it out, and it makes it easier for me to place it in the world. But while I was standing here, I saw Honey's horses over here, and I think a funny headline would be Honey starting a glue factory. But yeah, hey, there's a ghast on my bed. He's taking a nap. But yeah, that's our paper update. Extra, extra, read all about it. November 1st paper just dropped. And I'm putting one over here by Cone's area because I included him in a headline. Oh my god, I forgot that was going to happen. So what I went with today was Fedrin empties every trial chamber of copper. And is Cone running a smuggling operation? Smuggling in good laughs. Jesus Christ. All right, that's the November 1st paper. I haven't picked a date to stop, but I'm thinking like November 25th or so, Thanksgiving. We'll have a Thanksgiving paper. 25th Thanksgiving? Maybe. Maybe it's 24th. I don't know. There's a holiday in November. But yeah, it's just a little update on our Fox News. FAUX News. All right, guys. Newest paper just dropped. I really liked this one. I designed an Elmer glue bottle. But the Elmer glue bottle has a cow on it, I guess. It looks like a cow, at least. I looked it up. And I took the design for that, and I put a horse on it instead. Honey to open glue factory. And then vintage beef, now known as antique beef. Man's getting old. I did throw one over here on Honey's stall as well, just so she doesn't miss it. I think the horse turned out pretty good with the limited amount of pixels and stuff that I had to work with. So I like this one. I think this one turned out pretty good. One of my finer works, I will say. I haven't seen Dallas on in a while. It's kind of disappointing. I want to get some more reactions out of the man, but I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing until I do the big reveal. So we'll see how it all goes. So, new map for today. Mukaki caught selling self-milked products. Weather forecast: rain. This has been going on for a couple weeks now, and I don't remember everything I've recorded. Like it took like a month to build the map itself, to copy his map, and then I guess there's only been, I think it's like 6 to 8 papers that I've made so far. But I don't know if I've ever talked about what inspired me for this prank. And if you are familiar with the book or movie Needful Things by Stephen King, that was kind of the inspiration for this prank. I thought it would be funny to make basically fake news. And if you've never seen or read the book Needful Things, it's basically it's about this. I don't know. He's like some kind of spawn of Satan or something. I don't know, whatever he is, a demon. But he looks like a human. He comes to this town, a little small town, and he sets up a shop called Needful Things. And the shop sells everything you could possibly need. Like, it's not on the shelf or whatever, but you'll come in and you wish you had like a Babe Ruth rookie card. The guy's like, I got it right here. And he just knows what you need too. Like, he just, because he's like, a demon. But what he does is he doesn't take payment in forms of cash. Each person, when they're like, I really need this thing, whatever the thing is, he's like, all right, I need you to pull a prank on someone in town. Just a harmless little prank, like the boy that wants the Babe Ruth card. That was an actual example. I think he's the one that he has the boy throw pig shit on a woman's clothes on her clothesline, or like her sheets, her white sheets. And so this woman thinks it's a different person in town because she's got this beef with this other person. And so that's basically the whole story. He keeps getting people in town to pull pranks on other people, and then those people that got pranked think that someone else has done it. And in the end, the whole town just turns into a bloodbath. So I wasn't looking for a bloodbath, but I was hoping to basically create this drama where they're all silly headlines. Like, they're obviously, none of them are true, right? Like, I didn't hire the Phantoms. I also don't know how to spell the word Phoenix, apparently. And obviously, I mean, technically, I guess he's kind of embezzling. He takes payments and he makes papers and he makes the news based on what you pay him. So technically, by the definition of embezzlement, then yes. But, some of them are just really silly. Like, Kev buying designs from 80 using AI designs. These are obviously all not true. Like, Honey's not going to start a glue factory from horses. The whole thing is basically meant to be so obvious that it's definitely not, Dallas's papers. But it was supposed to, just create some drama and create this storyline of like, who's doing it? Who's been doing it? I don't know who the fuck burned down his paper, though. That was not me. I had nothing to do with that. So I still think he did it to himself, personally. But I guess we'll never know, or maybe we will. I don't know. But I had nothing to do with this. It looks like, I mean, Dallas is such a good builder, and so is like Kev. Like, unless like Kev took the paper about him buying designs from 80 as a real Dallas paper, then I don't think it's Kev. I still think it was Dallas did it to himself, personally. But maybe we'll find out once I do my reveal. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to do this. It is taking up a lot of time. They're very hard to make. Like, shout out to Dallas, because he spends a lot of time clearly making these, because he's probably faster at it than me because he's been doing it longer. But it is a very time consuming thing. So it's kind of dug into my other episode content to pull off this prank. But yeah, we'll see what happens with it and how much longer I carry it on. I hope he's having fun with it, though. So yeah. Fun fact, my little brother's name is Dallas. Not the same person, though. But I grew up pranking him as well. Anyways, yeah, I'm not sure how many more of these I'll do. But I got us a couple more ideas. And I think the final paper will just be a reveal. Good caught at a paper mill or something like that. Basically just giving myself away. So yeah. Anyways, thanks, guys. Hello, guys. Got another paper here. This was actually Michael's idea, because he's aware of the papers. But Dallas was accusing or thinking it might be Michael in his last video. And so Michael suggested I make one that's like Michael guilty. So yeah, this was I can't take credit for this title or this one, actually. Zach's one of the people that used to watch my stuff. I don't know if he still does. I think he does. Yeah, he does. Anyways, he recommended this one. I was telling him about what I've been doing. And I like it because I don't know if Zach's knew this, but like Nevers loves the word justice. So like justice of the cheats just is like a double meaning. It's pretty fitting. But yeah, I think there's only 2 more papers. I've planned them all out. But I got a plan here. The final paper will be basically a reveal of like it was me all along, and that'll be that. That'll be the last of the papers. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that map area. I'm gonna try to redesign it to something else, obviously, because I won't continue making papers after I do these final two. Uh, but yeah, it's been a fun little journey. I did watch Dallas's last video. I talked to him afterwards. He doesn't know it's me yet. And like Armo saw the video and he was like, "Did someone burn down Dallas's paper?" And I'm like, he's like, "Do we need to figure out who's doing this? Like, what are we gonna do?" And I'm like, "It's me, Armo, and I didn't burn down his paper." So yeah, it was pretty funny because Armo was like, "Oh no, guys, what did they use to make this? Oh, it's a okay, a sea cucumber or whatever the hell they're called." But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. But Dallas did a really good job of playing it up in his video because when I talked to him, he's like, "No, I'm not upset. It's funny." I'm like, "Oh my god, you seem so upset." So yeah, but I think I've ran out of ideas for the most part with this, and it's ran as long as I wanted it to go anyways. So he talked about how maybe I should just like in his video, he's like, the person should have just made a competing paper or whatever. But that wasn't the point. The point was to possibly get people riled up and like, oh my god, I can't believe Dallas is saying these things. So it didn't quite happen that way. A couple people got confused by it, but it didn't go as chaotic as I had hoped for, but it was still funny, and the reactions I've gotten from some people has been pretty good. So it was all worth it. Again, the whole prank was not just on Dallas. It was supposed to be on basically the whole server. So I think I've achieved what I wanted to do with this, and it's been fun, and it's given me something to do, though it has taken up a lot of my time. So time to wrap it up. But anyways, I'll show you the last two papers as I make them, and then we'll do the big reveal. And well, I mean, you're watching the reveal right now, basically, because all of this footage has been recorded as I've gone along, and I haven't put any of it out, obviously. So, anyways, hi. It occurred to me that I don't think I've ever shown the actual building of the map and the process of it all. So the first line is always 5 blocks down where it starts. This is just how Dallas did it, basically. And every letter is 5 blocks tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just hold the map in my hand so that I can easily see what I've done. And that's pretty much it. This one's going to be about Arcus. I'm not going to show the whole build because it does take a little while to do it all. And I'm really bad at remembering where I'm at, so probably talking and doing this would make it even worse if I showed the whole thing. But I often misspell things because I'm like, I already put that letter, and then I didn't, and then yeah. And then in between each letter, there's 3 spaces. This one's going to be Arcus seen using blocks that aren't gray. Basically, is the process here. And unfortunately, you can't really have torches up here very well because there's constantly blocks being placed in different places. So it's annoying because basically I have to make sure that I sleep, and if there's more than 4 people online, it takes more than one person to sleep. So yeah, it's like a constant thing. I did make one of these recently, and I forgot to take my bed off, and so it showed up on the map. So I had to come out and redo the whole thing, or not redo the whole thing, but take my bed off and remake the map. And I'd already made copies of the map and everything. Also, maps are a little too expensive in my opinion. Like, why do I have to have a compass in every single map? That's a lot of iron. But yeah, all right, scene 3. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I would say the harder part is the faces. I'm not as good as Dallas is at making the faces. So for the most part, you can tell which ones were Dallas's and which ones were mine's just from did I say mine's? Just from the way that they look. Using See what I mean? Like, words are hard, guys. Whenever you're building them out of blocks. That and I'll a lot of times I'll get to the end of the row and I think I have enough space to to put it all like another word down and I don't. Um, so yeah, yeah, it's a little process, a little learning curve for the first one you're doing. But speaking of that, the sun is setting already and there's more people on. Two of them are AFK too, so that lowers my chances of getting to someone to sleep. But yeah, this is it. This is the whole thing, and this is what I've done for every one of these. Um, like I said, it takes a little while. Oh, I forgot to change the date on one of them too, and I was like, "Fuck." So yeah. All right, guys. Well, now you've seen it. Well, we're almost to the end of my days as a newsman. This is the paper before the last. Arcastine using blocks that aren't gray, and Fedrin sewer full of ninjas or turtles in ninja gear. Been kind of running out of ideas. I stirred up as much drama as I possibly could. I think the time has come to wrap it up and reveal my fake newsery. So yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It definitely got people talking on Reddit and on the server, and so I feel like I achieved what I set out to achieve in this whole thing. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but back to our regularly scheduled content after one final paper revealing that it was all me. My voice is going away. I'm gonna have to put everything in papers because I'm not gonna be able to talk. All right, guys. So last paper here, the very final one. Good caught with a fake cartography table plus maps and arson investigation not looking good for Dallas. Left him a little note. Hi, seems my fake news got you all fired up. Hope you enjoyed. Good fake newser fist. And I put all the maps of his that I took down in the chest. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I don't know why. I do love that Dallas burned his own paper down. That's not what I had on my bingo card as his reaction. I kind of expected him to like modify his paper in a way to make it obvious that that mine is a fraud. But he didn't really do that. But it still was fun. It got a lot of people talking on lots of places. So I think it was a success all around. Be sure to check out Dallas's channel. I just glided in here to see his reaction. I can't wait to hear from him. But yeah, on to new things, new ideas, new pranks. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a good time. Bye bye.